Why do people switch to microservices? In the beginning, most people can and still do just use one monolith for everything. This contains all your application logic and maybe connects to one database. As your application grows, you'll hire more and more developers to work on different features. Now, as the nature of having a large application, the bigger it gets, the longer deployments are going to take. So if you want to make a full deployment every time one developer commits a code change, well, some developers are going to be waiting days or even weeks for their changes to go out because builds are going to be running all the time. A common strategy to mitigate this is batching together all your changes and deploying them at once to a prod environment. The problem with this is though now we could have 200 changes waiting to be deployed to prod, and if one of them happens to break something, we have to roll all those back, and now all these developers can't make any progress because one guy had a bad change. Yeah, that sounds like a huge pain. So what did they do? Enter microservices. Developers realized that they could break their service into multiple different services, and then developers could independently work on their own products. If one developer deploys a bad change to his own service, well, that's fine. He can roll that change back, and none of these guys are going to be affected by it. That sounds awesome. Are there any downsides to this approach? Yeah, there are tons, but here's one example. In a monolith, all application logic is directly integrated, so it's just a matter of passing data between your single server. With microservices, now when you want to pass data or interact with another service, you have to make a request over the network, and networks inevitably fail. So this introduces a boatload of failure cases that you now have to handle.